We have a factoring binomial problem. Should be the difference of two squares. And if you notice in the title there, we are going to have to take out the GCF first. If you look at this problem, and we're looking for the difference of two squares, well, is 2 a perfect square? No. Is 50 a perfect square? No, 50 is not a square. So you need to follow your 2 steps of factoring. Before you really start factoring, you should always look for these 2 things. 1, is it in order? Okay, is the polynomial in order, descending order? And 2, is there a GCF? Okay, the GCF, the greatest common factor, is your best friend. So when I look at this problem, step 1, is it in order? Well, I have x squareds first and then x to the 0. So yeah, it's in order. Step 2, is there a GCF? Is there something I can divide out between these 2 terms? And the answer is yes. What can I divide out of both of those terms? Well, I could take out a 2. And when I divide that 2 out, I will be left with x squared minus 25. And now you're going to see that this is a perfect square. So the 2 will come down, stays in my answer, and then the difference of these 2 squares, remember it's going to be the same thing in the front, same thing in the back, separated by a plus and a minus. So the difference of these 2 squares is going to be x and x, 5 and 5. And this is my answer. Don't forget that 2 out in the front. That's a very common mistake. People forget that too. That's my math cousins.